Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I'm doing Finish It February. I thought I was going to have to take like a little foray away from Finish It February to do the viewer request today, and then I realized, no, I could just put it in the journal that I'm doing right now. The request is that they would like to see how I made this. I think originally, this was the Paper Outpost. I mean, this was like 3-4 years ago that I made this. This is quite a while ago. So I kind of looked at it to try to figure out how it was made, because this pocket goes to here, and then there's actually another side pocket over here, and then there's this little, whoops, corner tuck here with the 2 window envelopes. You could do it without window envelopes if you don't have them, or you can cut out a window if you want to. So I'm going to do at least one. I mean, if I could do one in each signature, I will. And let's see. Oh, good. I do have one that has a nice big window like that one had, which I like. And then this one has a smaller window, and this one's going to get cut in half. So your windows really don't matter too much. And also, if your envelope's taller than your page, that's okay. It's not a big deal. You're just going to, actually, I think this gets folded up anyway, and that's how that, the corner tuck was probably made originally. It could be at an angle, or it could be like this. I don't know. Let's see. So I'm going to cover these real quick. Well, first I'm going to cut this one in half. And I'm going to do it at an angle because that's apparently what I do now. This one is going to be cut at the top because there's going to be a pocket at the top. And also there's going to be a pocket on the side. You know what? I'm going to do the sides. I don't know why it's like that. Hold on. I'm going to do it a little bit different than it was originally done, I think. Because if this is a pocket here, I could just, I don't know why I didn't just put that on as a pocket. I don't know. So we'll just put that on as a side pocket, and that will work just fine. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, so super simple. Yeah, I need to cover my pages, cover my thing. So this will be, if I do them on 2 pages, then the other one I can do up here somewhere. Do another double pocket somewhere in here. And I'll do one that has a window and not a window. Because I'll use the other half of this maybe. Where is it? So we'll do one that's more like this, I think. And then we're just gonna fold that up. So, you know, I mean, you can do it however you want. You're just gonna cover them, and then you're gonna glue them down however you like to have them glued down to make all your pockets. It's as simple as that. But I do want to cover them, and I definitely have some paper that I can use to cover them. When I am covering windows, I have a way that I do it. I will usually go in a way that I can still, we're going to go, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go like this. And I know it looks like, well, we were covering the window. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to cover the window. It's going to be fine. In the end, you'll see. All right. So I am going to put some glue just on this side right here for now, on that paper part. And then I'm going to put this down here. Get that on there good. And then man, I don't think I used how I got glue everywhere. I'm looking for my ruler. You can use a straight edge ruler, you can use your deckled edge ruler. So I just basically I'm going to come about where I think the edge of this window is. I'd rather have more window showing and then right to the top, I mean less window showing, and then I eliminate my, and then over here to the end of that, and then there. And now it, oops, we got a little bit of stuff showing there, but that's not that big a deal. Because you know, you just ink it up and who's gonna even really care? That's how I do that. Now what I could do is, if I can still get this off, I have a little extra to play with on this side. So I could just move that over a little bit. Usually it works out better than this. Today, not so much. There we go. And then I'll glue the rest of this down. That got really sticky really fast. I don't know if there was already glue on there or what. Oh, and before I glue that down will probably be the easier time to ink where that white happened. It doesn't always happen, but you know. But it's okay. And if I want to ink that edge, now's the time. Now I can use art glitter glue or I can use glue stick. It doesn't really matter that much. And glue it on there would be nice without getting glue all over my fingers would be nice. Apparently that's not possible. Straight would also be nice, you know, people. Straight edges on my thing would be nice. It's not perfect. I lost some window. It's okay. I mean, I could always gain a little bit of window back, but I'm afraid I'll gain too much. And it's also got the tape. I'm not stressing with that right now. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not fussing with it. Where is more of my paper? Oh, here we go. And I'm going to do that bit. Is that to the side, I think. Pink's not exactly, it's right. We'll do some that doesn't have the pink. What I want is, I want some of that plaid to still show. So I just kind of want to do that. There we go. Just collaging, getting it covered. You could also use stenciling, stamping, paint, inks, whatever you want. You don't have to use paper to collage it. You can use whatever it is that makes you happy. I'm okay that that sticks out like that. I'm not bothered. I'm gonna pretend to not be bothered by that. We're embracing imperfection, remember? Just gonna take this off of this edge over here, which will actually work nice on another envelope probably. And something down here. Don't really, oh, if I do that, it's a little bit of plaid, but it's not totally. It's got a lot of kind of white in there. What in the world? Didn't I just rip that off? No, I ripped the other side off. That's why. This one would be hard to rip off. There we go. You don't want to cut your envelope when you do that, so you got to be careful. That's all. That's all. Okay, gluing that down. Goodness. Getting glue everywhere is annoying. I think I've reused these glue pages. That's why they got sticky. Oh my stars. Why? Why? Boy, you read about one person having difficulties making a video, and all of a sudden your video is just like all over the place. Oh my goodness. All right, just gonna put that up there like that. All right. Do we know which side is which is going on which side? I don't. I'm gonna glue this down because I want my envelope closed. Just gonna glue there and hope that it just stays nice and closed. And then, where's my other envelopes? Just need, this one will be easy peasy, because this one does not have that's not the one I'm using. I'm using the other half of the, they're all over here, Darcy. Okay. Alright, let's just glue this closed. It's just one of those days, apparently. I haven't done multiple videos, like recorded multiple videos in a while. And apparently, the universe doesn't like me to. They just want me to fumble all over the place. Or the universe is just a one thing? Or is it multiple things? I don't know. I'm just feeling a little kerfuffled today. Here's the other one. Let's close that one. So we want our envelopes closed. So I guess that's the first step, is close your envelopes. The second step is to make them pretty. So, you know. And then to figure out how tall you want them and all that jazz. And all that jazz. What do we have on the other page? It's just all white. Okay, so we can use some more of this pink. I'm going to do that. And then, all right, I'm going to glue this top piece down. I'm using art glitter glue, so there's no room for mistakes. I won't be able to peel it back off like I did the last one. It's all right. It's easier if you can see through things. If you're Superman, then doing this is a lot easier. Also, being able to see right there helps, because then I can just kind of, I'm going to come over just a little bit. About to the top there, and I got a straight line here, so let's hope that I think I might have come over too far. That's all right. I want to come, oh no, I did all right. It's not terrible. Okay, and then rip across here. Yeah, this is why some people are like, oh, I tried it, but it didn't work. And then, you know, sometimes it might rip anyway, so. It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. This is why when, I believe that Gail and Rachel Roxy Creations did try to do this after I showed it, and they were just like, nope, I'm doing it the old way. So, some people just don't like doing it this way, and that's all right. I say try it once, at least. Well, you need to try it more than once, because it's not going to work great the first time. How do I know? Because it doesn't even work great. I haven't done it for a while. We're going to go with that. But I just like it around the window like that, and not as choppy as you get when you use different pieces. That's just my preference. But you do you, boo. You do what makes you happy. I think I want to put this down here, but I want the flowers. All right, I'm going to extend this piece here. I'm going to extend up. So actually, also what I'm going to do, this is just me, because I just want to take out some of this bulk. So I am going to cut off the front of this, because I still want it to fold up. So I'm cutting off just because I want to remove some of the bulk. It's up to you if you want to remove some of the bulk. So I'm just cutting off the front of this envelope that's folded up. Like this. And then right across here, I'm going above that fold line because it's not going to show, because there's going to be a pocket there. There. Now that is a little bit less bulky. And also I want this to kind of be a pocket that just kind of tears down like this. But I want to reinforce it a little bit, so I'm going to put it on this book page. And that way, you know, it'll be a little bit reinforced. And I probably could have put it on there and then torn it, but it's all right. It's fine. it go all the way across? Yep. There we go. And I don't mind if it covers, you know, now that I've done that, I think I'm gonna, hold on. Where's the other one? Where's the other, because this is going here. So I think I'm gonna switch it so that the shorter pocket is on here, and I'm gonna put this pocket up some, or I'm gonna use a different piece. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a different, because I would still want that window to show. That's why I was thinking about going this way, right? And rip it down some more. And then that can still go here. Are we lining it up at the bottom, or are we, I forget. I already forget. What did the example do? I don't know. It is level on the bottom. Okay, so, and don't stress out if your envelope is too wide. That's okay. You can just cut your envelope to the size that you want it to be, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this one down a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut it at an angle, but my angle's gonna come in this way. I don't remember what I did before, but I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So this will be a pocket. I will tear it down a little bit more. Actually, what I'm gonna do is tear that to there, and then fussy cut this leaf now that I've got it reinforced, because I just like that leaf and that flower thing, and then do that. Oh, that's good. That works nicely. And then that will go here. So what I'll do is when I cover this with my collage paper, I'll wrap it around, and that way I don't lose any of my pocket. And I don't mind that this comes over just a little bit. I think that'll be fine. And this I'll glue here and here once I get the rest of these on here. Oh my goodness. Yep. All right, I know I have more papers that I could be using for this that are, well, first let's drop stuff. There we go. I know, it's way dark. I'm gonna put a little bit of this down here on the corner, I think. I know it's way darker than the pink, but I don't know, I like pink and navy blue, so what do I know? Get my edges off. I'm doing this in real time, so then you can see how long something like this possibly takes. Whoops, that's tiny enough. It's good, it's good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna glue that on there. Glue it on the blank side so you can see the decorated side. Darcy, come on, pay attention. Alright, and that's gonna all get covered, right? Yeah, so I don't need to cover that piece there. Alright, now this is the one we're covering, right? So I'm gonna bring this over here. Move, too much stuff, too much stuff. I'm going to glue this here. Oh, just the end. That's the only part I glued on there. Just this end right here, because I still want to. So now I can measure it and get it the size that I want it to be. Like, I want to wrap this around so I don't lose any of my pocket. So I'm just going to tear that like that, and tear that like that. I will probably still add a little bit of something else, some plaid to this or whatever. But so now I want to actually want to do this because I need to be able to see my window enough to get around it. So there's that. Let's see, fairly straight. The window should be straight. Fingers crossed. Okay, and then this last piece. I want to be on, you know, oh no, I want to cover, I want to go over where the window is, or else the white part's going to show. I'm trying to avoid the white part showing. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's a little short somewhere in the world showing how I do this better. This is, ooh, don't get glue on the, there we go. But yeah, if you cover the whole window, you can't see where it is, so you can't really cover the whole window. Just saying. I mean, you can try. And then just glue it back down and whatnot. So I just folded that over so we don't lose any of our pocket. And where's the pink? Here we go. You do a piece of this, a little piece of this, a little piece of that. Oh, it's not quite long enough. It'd be nice there, though. Yep, I'm just going to glue that this side right here. I'm going to glue the one side so that I can see what I'm doing and maneuver the paper the way I need to maneuver the paper. And when you can see more of the window, it's a little bit helpful. And apparently it's a little bit easier if you go to the top and then go over. See where you need to go to and then come down. There. Just a little easier that way. I think I will do this though. Just because I like having that little angle there, I think. And I was gonna say if you use your, oh there we go, it wasn't but then it wasn't coming out, so it wanted to give me trouble. So now I just need a little piece at the top here. What? Oh, maybe a little bit of this. Yep, you just go, nope, they're squares, they have to go however. Alright, I'm just going to glue this up here. Just personally don't want to have my squares at an angle, that's all. If you want to reinforce the top, you can. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go around that corner, around that edge with the paper. Oh my goodness. That's all right. I'll just, wish that pink was the right pink, but it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on the inside here, and I'm going to glue here. So it glues to this top part here. And then I'm going to fold that over. And that way I still have my full pocket. I just kind of, almost like you do like a hinge or whatever. So I still have the full pocket width and whatnot. So that's how I do that. All right. That and that and that. All right, we can go ahead and glue it in. So I've got my pocket up here. So I'm going to glue this in as a side pocket so I can then put something in the side. The original one, I think it was glued onto a piece of cardstock that was then glued onto the paper or something like that. And so it ended up, I had a pocket inside, so I glued across in the envelope, but I don't want to do that. So I'm not gonna do a side pocket there. And I'm going to go ahead and glue. This is just, I'm just leaving this piece here. Just that way it folds up and nothing's going to fall out the bottom. But it's going to get covered, so I'm not too concerned. Do we go over far enough? I just want to make sure. I think. See where this line is in that patchwork? I might want to do that, or I can come over a little bit maybe. Maybe I want to come over a little bit. Alright, so this one, I've got my pocket here. I'm just going to glue, you could just glue it down. I'm just going to glue the bottom, and I'm going to glue this side and put it in as a tuck spot. So if I wanted to put something behind it, I could, but I don't have to. That's just my own new take on it. That's not how the original was. And then this piece down here, I'm going to put down as a tuck spot as well. But I may come up on this side just a little bit so it stays down where it needs to stay down. And I'm gluing it completely on. I'm going to glue. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh my goodness. I'm not gluing that. I'm just putting this down as a tuck spot. Make sure that's dry. There we go. I like when things come up over the window just a little bit. I wish I had inked that. That's alright. If you forget to ink something and you don't want to get ink everywhere, you stick a piece of paper and you can hopefully ink it fairly well without making too much of a mess. I didn't ink any of these. Alright, my suggestion is if you do like to ink before you put it down. It's just one of those days, you know? My mom never warned me that there'd be days like this. Or maybe she did. She warned me more about no matter where you work, there's always going to be difficult people, so changing your job's not going to make it better. That's the kind of stuff she told me. This way you can ink your edges without getting it where you don't want to get it in the middle there. You can do that with the window too if you don't want to get ink on the window, but you want to just kind of ink around your edges, just a little piece of paper. You can use a dauber, you can use a brush, you can use whatever you want. Like, you know, those little makeup brushes we sometimes use. So yeah, if you're like me and you forget to ink ahead of time, that's what you do. Alright, how are we on time? So yeah, that's basically how that pocket was made. Super simple. You can do it as simple or as complicated as you want. You could just collage your envelopes and not do all the finagling like I do. That's a little simpler. Oh, and then tags. We need to have some tags to put in there. I do have some tags. Do I have tags that fit in there? That's the question. That one is a little too wide. Let's check out all of our tags, but I might have to make one. Because I did not plan in advance. It is good if you can plan in advance. So that one fits widthwise, and it's okay if it doesn't go down all the way. So whatever you put here, you'd probably want it to show. And something tallish and narrowish. I know I had some tall ones, but that one just needs to be a little bit more narrow. We could probably, this one is taller. It's a little warped on the top though. There, that works. Okay. And then you just kind of have something here. Might want something shorter. Do we have something shorter? No, we don't. Why would we have something shorter? To just do that. Like that. A little bit shorter. They're not decorated yet, but you know, that gives you an idea. Okay, so that's with 2 window envelopes, and the other one we're going to do with 1 window envelope and 1 not window envelope, right? And where were we gonna put it? Anybody? Oh, no, not in the middle. I was thinking about in the middle, but maybe I don't really want. I'm also thinking about I want something here that. No, that's not there. That's got a pocket there. Oh, what if we have this here and we could have it kind of hanging off the page a little bit, like that, and then we could put something behind there, or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't want to go too far. Why? I know you thought I had a page for it, didn't you? And then I changed my mind. I mean, we could still do it there. It's too busy. Nope, you can't do it there. Let's do it here. So this time we're going to do it on the right side, and I'm going to kind of tuck that under the ruffle there, and that's going to make it so I can't do a side pocket though. Do we want to do that? Did I cut my top yet? No, didn't. You got to cut your top. So you have your... Alright, so we have our pocket on the top. And I'm going to put this down here and here so it's the tuck spots, just in case I want to add anything. Oh, before I do that, let me take off the front of this, so that take out some of the bulk. So just kind of, because I still want that to be a pocket, and I don't want to have to glue. I mean, I could add a pocket, but if I cut that off completely, then I also have to like glue the bottom, and well, you lose a little bit of the bottom, but it's not really that much to lose, I suppose. It's okay if you make it a mess. It's going to get covered by this piece, which I'm just going to fold up and then cover with something in a bit when I figure it out. Alright, so this is going to go on the bottom and on the side. This is the outside here. That way, if I want to tuck anything back there, I can. Even though there will be another envelope right here. Yep, this will work. Could even have that on the outside like that. So I won't glue this piece down yet, maybe. Alright, let's cover this envelope. A lot of that's going to get covered. That's okay. We've got that pink and red over there. What do we want? Let me do some of this again. Just gonna glue on the bottom again. That is dark. Just gonna tear there. Tear it a new one. I'm so wrong. Come up there. Come across here. Almost to where the paper ends, and tear there. And glue the rest of that on. Gluing, 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 gluing. And this. And just fold that, and I'll tear it off. Why not? Come on. It's just easier to tear it because then you don't have to fret about, I didn't ink it again before I glued it down, huh? Thinking of inking, I dropped my dauber on the floor. a little bit easier when it's not glued down, because then you can just kind of bend it how you want it. All right, and then what are we putting at the top? Oh, a little green plaid will work nicely. So here, I'm just going to glue on this side right here. I need clear access to the window. That's, make sure it's down enough. Oops, didn't have to go up very far on that. And like I said, you don't have to do it this way. That's just how I like to do it. And I like to be random with which glue I use, apparently. Alright. There we go. Is it perfect? No? What do I want to do? Do I want to kind of come up here a little bit? I mean, you can use scissors too. You don't have to use your tear ruler. Just give you a little bit of a different look. Oh, I was going to do one without... I did a pocket on both, didn't I, or not? Does this one... No, I did. I did a window on both. Oh, well. Alright, I'm going to put this one on as a tuck spot as well. Just gives more options when it's in there. It's just my take on the window that was originally shown. I mean, this, you know, double pocket, triple... I don't know how many pockets this is. I think originally I saw the Pam at the Paper Outpost do it. Alright, so now I want to do a little pocket on the front of some sort. Do we want to just do... It's kind of grungy. I mean, not in a bad way. Oh, could just do that. That'd be kind of cute. Just a little pocket like that. A little tag pocket. You could you can totally use a tag as a pocket. We could even come off the page just a little bit and it'd almost be like a little tab off the side. I think I'll do that. So I'm just gonna trim this down. And I'm gonna glue this side right here so that it's glued down. And just glue this as a pocket. Nothing says you can't. And maybe cut off some of these long, annoying strings that are a little annoying. Sure, why would you cut them off before? No, cut them off in the middle of what you're doing. That's better. Oh, okay, we're good. Doesn't come off the edge of the page as much as I thought it would, but that's okay. Still cute. Did I ink it first? No. Did I want to ink it first? Probably. There. So that is just another way to do it. Did anybody... Alright, so glue cover. Found my glue cover. So I didn't even have to pause from my Finish It February, did I? I just went ahead and did it as one of the things in the journal, because that's fun. Come on. Okay, let me cut off a little bit of that. It's a little on the tall side. Also, I'm going to cut this edge off because that'll make it fit a little bit better, I think. So, get that tag in there. This journal is going to be mostly blank tags, not decorated. That way, whoever gets it, if they want to use it as like a memory keeping journal, they can put pictures of, you know, if they've got a child they're doing memories of or whatever. And then that can go behind there. And then another smaller tag can go in here in this pocket. There we go. And then that was a tuck spot. And then if you have like a really big tag, you put that behind here. And that supposed to be a tuck spot back here. So yeah, you can totally fill this thing up right here with those pockets. Especially, I mean, unless you glue them all the way down. You could do that, which would just give you your pocket. So if you didn't glue them down as tuck spots like I did, then you would just have your pocket here, and your pocket here, and your pocket here, which is plenty. Nobody really needs more pockets than that on one page. Unless you really want to be extra, which you can, totally. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just play around with your pockets. And if you don't have window pockets, that's okay. You can just use your envelopes to make pockets and just double them, triple them, do whatever you want with them. They're just fun to use. That's all. Should we do anything? Let's see. I'm going to, well, while we're here, let's just do a couple more pockets in here. See where we might want a pocket. Maybe not. No, I definitely want to cover up a little bit of this. This is a lot of pink. This is a little bit orangey pink there. I'm looking for my glue. I'm trying to glue that down better. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down as a side tuck. Maybe because some of the string, I don't know. Some people like the string. Whoever gets this doesn't like the string, they can cut them off. But if they like the string, they can have them. They are free to keep the strings. All right, so there's a pocket. We want to put that near the, that works. And we want this as a pocket. That's kind of cute there with the green across and little denim. Let's do that. Kind of like to finish this journal up. That's what I'd like to do. Come on, stick. All right, now if it's not sticking good, just use your Fabri-Tac. Just use whatever strongest glue you have. And then just that can go in there. It's a nice wide tag for that pocket. And where's our ducks? Ducky, ducky, ducky. Our ducks are here. I mean, that's kind of redundant with the pocket though, isn't it? But this could go in whatever I put here as a pocket, which I think I might do this as a side tuck here. I think that's what I'll do here. So yeah, there's a lot of threads, so maybe Fabri-Tac would be better. I don't know. The little ducks poking out the corner there. See, look at the little heads down here. They're just like picking up from the bottom there. And then that can go there. And then maybe back here, put a little bit of ducks somewhere. Like, whoops. That's not supposed to be coming off. That's supposed to be, it's the, where the sewing is, it doesn't always stick. You have to put some glue on the sewing, I think is the issue. All right, what do we need? When do we need it? Where's the geese, maybe? Do we want to put... There's our gosling. Where did that other duck pocket go? With the... Yeah, oh, no, that's just a duck. Quack, quack. Could just put a little corner tuck on there. Oh my goodness. Glue down. I hate when I lose things that I just had. Is it? I just had that pocket with the eyelet on it. That's what I'm looking for. Is anybody? Bueller. Oh, we also have this pocket. I was going to say that's a little busy, but I really don't hate it there either. So let's just put that on as a pocket. Don't worry, that piece with the eyelet, it could be a pocket, but it can also be a journal card. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to put that on as a pocket. Since you can't write on that page anyway. I mean, you could put some paper on there. You could like just glue a piece of paper, just glue the top, and then you could like flip up and still see under here and have more writing space if you wanted to. I'm just going to put this here. Except for, I want it on the left side, because I've got the little roundy bit there, and I didn't ink half of the stuff. I didn't ink. I forgot, because now I'm just like, I want to get it in here. This just could be a nice little journal tag in there. That works nicely. Where else? This can go in here. Okay, got something there. We've got something here. Put the ducks back there, 'cause it's by the water. Don't know why that's important. It's really not. No, I don't like that. What about this one? It's this and that I don't like together, I think. Otherwise, it would be fine. That's got a pocket on that side. All right, let's flip through, see what we still need. Oh, I did this off camera, but yeah, just added that pocket and a couple tags in there. And oh, we've got to put something in here, a big giant tag of some sort in here at some point. Well, it's there. We don't have to put it in there, but, and there's this pocket here too. We do want people to be able to see that it's a pocket though. And that's just a flip out. Doesn't mean that you couldn't put like a little tuck spot over here. I think I will. Do I want to use that? This one. I'll use this one only because it's got all the writing on the back. There we go. Actually, I'll make it a pocket so it doesn't fly out when you flip it. So if I make it a text spot, then every time you put something in there, it's probably going to fly out. We don't have any belly bands in here, should we? Should we? We just have that double tag. Do we want to do this? There we go. I mean, there's plenty of other things we could make, but I'm just trying to finish these. I'm not trying to overload them. I just want to get them to a point where they are able to be sold and enjoyed. Still, what happened to that duck pocket? Did it fall? What happened to it? I want to get all these pieces in here. That's my goal. And then we'll do a quick flip through, and then I will be done with another project, and that will make me happy. So very happy. Okay. Well, the duck pocket will get put in here eventually. Also, all these pieces, oh, I can just put them in here, extra pieces for someone to play with. Then I will also use some of these, have some of these scraps that will go in as well. Because whoever gets this might like to have some extra. They might want to make their own collage board. Alright. Well, someday that pocket with the eyelet on it is going to turn up, and I will put it in there for whoever gets this book. Alright, let's do a quick flip through. I'm considering this done. And so I am pretty happy about that. Don't know what it covers, so we'll just do that. All right, so we have our little golden book. It's not too, oh, also I have this that I made a long time ago, this little snippet thing, and I thought, wouldn't that be a fun closure? So I think this is gonna be the closure. It's nice white on the back, and it's, you know, all these little snippets that have then been sewn. Let's see, what's the best way? Well, we can do that after we look through it. Okay, so here it is, final flip through of this little golden book. And unless somebody tells me that they would like to purchase it beforehand, this one will be going to Cheryl's live sale. If you are interested in it, you just need to email me at darcysmixedmedia@gmail.com. Just stick some paper in there. and we can discuss. So we have these pockets that we just showed today. And I haven't added any pictures to any of the ephemera. It is ready for whoever ends up with it to add their own and just have some fun bases. Have another pocket there, even though it's empty, and another pocket there, even though it's empty. Any other scraps I find, I'll add. Another flip. These animals are so cute. It's Garth something, the illustrator, right? Oops, and I got another pocket here. And some coffee dyed paper and that nice quilty looking patchwork paper and ruffles and fabric pockets and other pockets and all the baby in. Is it Garth Williams? Is that his name? I'm just gonna stick this in that pocket with that. And there. Oh, there he is. I'm just gonna stick that right there. Found him. Oh, and also that little corner tuck, which somebody will want to use somewhere. And that is another one finished. I'm so happy. And then I might find a little bulb pin that I can just kind of attach the front of this. Come over a little further. Oh, unless I do a snap. I could totally do a snap, couldn't I? Problem with a snap is I'd have to put a couple snaps because, and actually that might be really cute. Alright, I think the way I'm going to do a closure is I want to either put a button or a snap, and it'll just be closure like that, but then it covers the animals. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I changed my mind. That's not the closure. I don't know if it needs a closure, but I think this won't really tie, will it? If I were to put it here, actually that's might be what I do. And I'm just gonna staple it, because do you think the stapler is deep enough to go through here? It might not be. So we're gonna test it on the back cover, just in case it's not. Could glue it. I don't mind staples though. Could add a little piece of lace on there to cover that. I don't think it needs to be quite that long, does it? I could just use half of this. Half of it. Half of it. There we go. And then also cut it in half here. Staple it here. Could staple it on the inside, but then you'd still see the staples on the outside. And this fabric's really cute, so why not? I just might find a little piece of lace or gingham to just cover the staples with, but I don't mind the staples terribly. There we go. Now we don't cover the front, and it just is cute, kind of dangling off. Alright, there we go. Finished. Yay! I hope you guys have a delightful day, and I hope you're finishing stuff. And for Finish It February, and I know sometimes it sounds like something else, and that wasn't on purpose, but it's kind of funny. For the How Do You Do Art collaboration, open collaboration, anybody can join in. Just use the hashtag if you want us to see what you did. I hope you all have a delightful day. Love you.